Hi guys, Frisbee here. Special edition again today. This one is all about Racetrack, but it's a very different Racetrack to anything you've ever seen in Besiege before. The car itself is sensor and automatron based, but apart from that, it's just really quite ordinary. But you probably noticed that it had tons of cameras on it. That's because this Racetrack is very photogenic. It's a really good looking track, as you'll see in a minute, and it's very different. Here's the first thing: is that it's got two bridges, one at either end. And what the purpose of the bridges is to take the cars from the up level to the bottom level. So they're actually racing upside down. It's a continuous track all the way from one side of the map to the other. And it's the downforce created by the air blocks that hold them down when they're under there. But some of the images are just amazing, and it worked really well. In fact, it worked a lot better than I thought it was going to. When you're going through the village or through the centre of the map like this, it just looks amazing. It's just something else. So yeah, that's what we did this week. This one, the camera is actually between the two layers. There's a 10 block gap between the top side and the bottom side. But you can stick a camera in there. You can't really make blocks run in there at all, because it just rejects them, they get thrown out. But you can put a camera in and you can get some really surprising effects, as you can see. So it looks great. There we are, crawling over top. Well, I'll introduce another car in a minute, one driven by me. This one's driven by the automatron. And then there's one driven by me coming up, and we'll have a bit of a race, because I also want to put this into the Reddit competition for minigame. So the minigame here is human versus AI, to see if you can beat it all the way around, which means I need to put this up on the workshop as well to supply a BSG to be eligible for the competition. So I'm going to post this, and you'll be able to have a go at it yourself. You don't have to have the automatron and the sensor blocks mod if you don't want to. This is a nice shot like that, swishing round, and you can see it got some air there as well. There's quite a lot of air coming up. I love things that get air, and there's quite a lot of accidental too much air as well, as we'll see. But yeah, it's quite mad looking, isn't it? So yeah, I'm going to put it in for the competition, so I'll put it up on the workshop, I'll tidy it up a bit, and you can have a play with it and let me know what you think. It did take quite a while to build this one. It was quite a complex piece of kit, and it was more getting the physics right for the cars was really quite hard, because when they're upside on the top, the weight holds them down and the air blocks hold them down, but when they're underneath, the weight is pulled in the opposite direction, so they'll lose grip and things start to go strange. But look at that, more air, fantastic, and some nice views. At the other end, there you go, too much air is bad for you. And same again, this guy just goes skyward. It gets quite a nice lighting effect as he spirals out of control. Yeah, at the other end there's a whole bunch of torches and stuff, and what it was is I was intending to make a sort of Doom homage area, because I'm just totally in love with the new Doom that's come out just now. But I ran out of CPU power and time. I like this one, this is great. This gain is between the two levels, and you're looking, and more air, and you're looking right into the guts of the bridges here. This is the takeoff bridge. It's so much fun to play with. If you do download it, you'll have a great time with it. It's just awesome. It's cutting edge, so it doesn't work all the time. There's sometimes you'll get problems with it, but just tinker about with it and see what you can get to work and what you can't. That's a nice view as well. I like that one. You can get to see nearly the whole track going there. I even had shots with them when one was going on the top and the other one's going on the bottom, passing each other. So yeah, there we go, more air. I did actually manage to get a lot more air than that. I had it at one point, the little car that's been destroyed now, which was floating halfway across the map before it landed, but it was just a bit too much. Yeah, they have some good races with them, and this is a really ridiculously blue image that we've got here. I was just messed about with the sky colours again. I like to do that sometimes when I'm getting bored with the vanilla colour. I think it actually looks really good in the vanilla colour. You look at it there, it looks really cool, really nice. They picked the colours well when they made this game. Alright, so the other thing is the streaming. Oh, sorry, no, wait a minute. We're going to talk about BattleBots. BattleBots is coming back. There's a team of people working on it. It's the same team that brought you the last time, BattleBots 1 and 2. But this time, to keep it legal, we've changed the name. So the actual arena is going to be called Besiege Arena, and the competition is going to be called Arena Wars. It's the same thing, still BattleBots, but The first couple of competitions, it's just going to be the Slack guys and myself putting in machines, so we get all the rules ironed out and we discover what these automatrons and sensors can do. So it's promising to be very good. There'll be some new mods that will be coming out of it, and some really more air and some nice looks, and hopefully it'll be very entertaining. And we're also planning on streaming some of the fights live and maybe getting somebody on Discord to come chat with me while we're doing it. So big plans, lots of exciting stuff ahead, so hopefully it'll all go well. There's another nice view of this one. See, again, it was the this particular creation I made this time really uses the camera as well, because it's such a nice looking creation and so strange. I just put cameras everywhere, you know, including like all the way around these bridges as well, so that you just hit a button and it starts to spin as the cars come up to it. More crazy blue, acid blue. Yeah, so do leave a comment, let me know what you think of this, and if you want me to develop it further or whatever. And I am absolutely sure at some point I'm going to use this for actual racing and to invite people to race on it. It's a lot more interesting than just racing around the sandbox. More air, no, a little bit there. But it's great fun, absolutely superb. There's still some nice shots coming up before we leave, but let's see, I was waiting for my broadband getting put in. It's not quite in yet. I think it's about another 48 hours, and then I will be streaming a lot. I'll definitely try and stream Besiege one. There you go, look at that camera shot when it spins round. It spins round again. It's all attached to a steering block. Yeah, streaming. I'm going to be streaming a lot more, and I'm going to be streaming a lot more games that I don't use on my channel, like Doom for instance, and I've just bought a couple of other ones. So that I'm not tied just to building games, because I do like to play other games other than building games, and I'm in love with Doom right now, so I'm going to be streaming a bit of that and a few other things, and I'm trying to learn Gary's mod because I've never used that before, so lots of cool stuff up and coming. So we'll see you in the next one, and thanks for watching this, and don't forget, I love comments. Please leave comments. Thanks very much. See you guys, bye.